I want to share with you two things in today's video. First is going to be my new daily routine, and second is going to be a drill, a level 5 advanced drill from poolbilliards.co. So first to my the change in my routine. Now I am the type of guy that needs a lot of sleep. So what that means is my go to bed time is going to be much earlier in the evening. Then I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. because my wife gets up every day at 4 a.m. to go work out before she goes to work. She's very, very disciplined about that. So what I want to do is start getting up at 4 a.m. And I'm going to avoid breakfast and caffeine for an hour. First thing I'm going to do when I wake up is I'm going to drink water mixed with some electrolytes. Then I'm going to practice from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. And at 7 a.m., that's when I'm going to eat breakfast. I'm going to drink some caffeine. And then I'm a cold plunger. I jumped on that bandwagon. And there's a lot to that. It's fantastic. I do it often. I have a ice tub in my garage. You'll see it in the very back corner of when I post videos. But I'm also a very prayerful guy, so I spend a lot of time in the morning hours in prayer. So that's always a companion to anything that I'm doing. Now, once I eat breakfast, do the caffeine, do the cold plunge, go to work, when I come home, the remaining part of the evening hours that I have, other than running errands, taking care of household stuff, is that's when I'm going to concentrate more on walking and lifting weights, trying to stay fit, trying to stay healthy. Very important. Now, for the second part of the video, this is a demonstration of drill number 107 from poolbilliards.co. This is an example of a drill where pool becomes less about having fun and more about work. So let's check it out. Drill 107 is difficult for a number of reasons. One is, as you're hitting these balls on the long rail, you're having to use a lot of draw and side spin to bring the cue ball back down the table, which just creates an opportunity for you to jaw the ball in the corner pocket. So the shorter you are on the ball, and then the shallower the angle, generally the better the outcome, the less likely you are to jaw the ball. So here, getting on the 3, it's not as ideal, because you can see I'm more towards the center of the table, a little longer shot. And then the other danger in drawing back down for the table is if you don't get enough draw and side spin, there's always the possibility of scratching in the side pocket. Now here, this is an imperfect trial because you see here I am about a ball short, so I move a couple of balls short. So I just nudge it over a little bit, give myself a bit of a mulligan, and keep running. But for the rest of the drill, I think I stay in pretty good line. I don't have to come with any weird hero shots. Now, when I get straight on balls like that, I always try to draw it back to the long rail to get on the next ball. Now, a lot of these drills, after you do the first 4 or 5 balls, it starts to lighten up, but not in this case. This drill gets harder as you go to the very end. And I'm pretty good here for the 8. And if you can get to the 9 ball and make the 9 ball in this drill, you've really done something, because this drill is extremely difficult. And there, that is about as good as it can be on the 9. So I'm short, shallow, and I'm just going to draw back for the 10. And again, I'm going to give myself, after this shot, I'm going to be short and shallow on the 11 for a drawback for the 12. just like that. So other than that flub on the 5, I did this about as well as I've ever done. And it is extremely difficult to get on the 12. So give this drill a try. This is a real challenge.